Good morning class. Today we will discuss about the compass surveying. Compass surveying is topic of surveying engineering. Surveying engineering is subject of third semester. This topic is completed in two parts. In part 1 we will discuss what is compass surveying, principle of compass surveying, traversing and types of compass surveying. Types of compass surveying is there are two types. First one is prismatic compass and second is surveyor compass. In this lecture we will only discuss about the prismatic compass, and in part 2 we will discuss working of prismatic compass and surveyor compass and solve the problem of numerical of compass surveying. Compass surveying. Compass is an instrument which can be used to measure the direction of a survey line with respect to magnetic north-south. The magnetic north-south direction, which is the reference direction, is called meridian or reference direction, and the angle between the line and the meridian is called bearing. Meridian and bearing, we will discuss about it further. Now, compass surveying. Chain surveying can be used when the area to be surveyed is comparatively small and is fairly flat. But when the area is large, undulated and crowded with many details, triangulation, which is the principle of chain survey, is not possible. In such an area, the method of traversing is adopted. Now, what is traversing? Traversing. A series of connected line in surveying is called traversing. In traversing, the framework consists of a number of connected lines, the length of measured by chain or tape, the direction measured by angle measuring instrument, that is compass. In one of the method of angle, that direction measuring instrument is the compass. Hence, the compass surveying direction of survey lines are determined with a compass and the length of lines are measured with a tape or chain. This process is known as compass traversing. There are two types of traversing. First is open traverse and second is closed traverse. This is closed traverse and this is open traverse. Line is measured by chain or tape and angle is measured by compass surveying. Now, principle of compass surveying. The principle of compass surveying is traversing, which involves a series of connected lines. The magnetic bearing of the lines are measured with prismatic compass or surveyor compass. The distance of line, the length of line are measured by chain. Such surveys does not require the formulation of network of triangle. Compass surveying is recommended when the area is large, undulated and crowded with many details. Compass surveying is not recommended for areas where local attraction is suspected due to the presence of magnetic substance like steel structure, iron ore deposits, electric cable conveying the currents, and so on. Types and uses of compass surveying. A compass is small instrument essentially consisting of a magnetic needle, a graduated circle and a line of sight. The compass cannot measure angle between two lines directly but can measure angle of a line with reference of the magnetic meridian at the instrument station point is called magnetic bearing of a line. The angle between two lines is then calculated by the getting bearing of these two lines. There are two forms of compass available. First is the prismatic compass and second is surveyor compass. In this lecture we will discuss only prismatic compass. The prismatic compass. The prismatic compass is a magnetic compass is which consists of following parts. Cylindrical metal box. Cylindrical metal box is having diameter of 8 to 12 centimeter. It protects the compass and forms entire body of the compass. It protects the compass from dust, rain, etc. Next is pivot. Pivot is provided at the center of the compass and supports the freely suspended magnetic needle over it. Pivot is behind this portion. Lifting pin and lifting lever. A lifting pin is provided just below the sight vein. When the sight vein is folded, it presses the lifting pin. The lifting pin, with the help of the lifting lever, then lifts our magnetic needles out of pivot points to prevent the damage to pivot head. Lifting pin is here. Next is spring brakes or brake pin. To dam the oscillation of the needle before taking a reading and to bring it to rest quickly, the light spring brake attached to the inside of the box is brought in contact with the edge of the ring by gently pressing inward the brake pin. Next is magnetic needle. Magnetic needle is the heart of the instrument. This needle is measured the angle of a line from magnetic meridian, that is called bearing. Needle always remains pointed towards north and south pole at the two ends of the needle when freely suspended on the support. Graduated circle or ring. This is an aluminium graduated ring marked with 0 degree to 360 degree to measure all possible bearing of lines and attached with the magnetic needle. The ring is graduated to half a degree. Next is prism. Prism is used to read the graduation on ring and to take the exact reading by compass. It is placed exactly the opposite to object vein. This is prism. The prism hole is protected by a prism cap to protected by prism cap to protect it from dust and moisture. Next is object vein. Object vein is diametrically opposite to the prism and eye vein. The object vein is this. This is object vein. The object vein is carrying a house hair or black thin wire to sight object in line with eye sight. The horsehair and black thin wire in this here. Next is eye vein. Eye vein is a fine slit provided with eye hole at bottom to bisect the object from the slit and to take the readings simultaneously from the eye hole. This eye vein is provided with prism and can be lifted up and down by the stud to bisect the object of higher level. This is object vein. This is prism, and above the prism is I win. Next is glass cover. It covers the instrument box from the top such that needle and graduated ring is seen from the top. And next is sunglasses. Glass cover. This is sunglasses. These are used when some objects are to be bisect. These are placed in front of the eye slit and in bunch of 3 or 4 shaded of different color to give the sharp picture of object only. Reflected mirror. This is reflected mirror. It is used to get the image of an object located above or below the instrument level, while bisect it is placed on the object way. Thank you. In this class we will discuss about compass, traversing, types of compass and principle of compass. In next lecture we will discuss about working of prismatic compass and surveyor compass. Thank you.